to talk about working out today. Has anybody ever been to the gym? I'm sure everybody's been to the gym. We all like to work out, okay? Well, one day I was in the gym and I dropped a big dumbbell. It was like this big, it was 100 pounds, and it fell right on my foot, on my toe, on my big toe. And well, the rest of the story is not too good, but I lost my toenail and it grew back pretty like it was. Everybody talk about how they want the perfect body after it's too late. You know, you see that old man say, I wish I had that six-pack, you know, and they're just joking around, but really they're happy with themselves. But everybody knows that you hear about the perfect body. Well, I'm a certified personal trainer, and I've been dedicated to working out for 7 years now, every day, through diet and just about everything, and living, waking up and sleeping and before bed to just all out, get nowhere. I've maybe gained 20 pounds in the last 5 years. But like I said, it takes a lot of dedication, hard work to become a real bodybuilder that does shows and works out. Just sponsored athlete and stuff like that. That's never going to happen for me. Well, proper technique and when you're working out is the main thing that you need to worry about, because really when you're in the gym, you really mainly sometimes you don't know what you're doing. People act like they really know, and a lot of people will tell you that they know a lot of stuff about things, and really it's something that if you get into really deep, and you can really hurt yourself. I mean, people think that they need to work out and they don't eat properly. And like one time I wore a armband and it showed me how many calories I burned, and I think it was like 700 in around an hour. And I mean, they'll say I need to eat chicken and fish and, you know, like some vegetables, and they'll think they need to eat like a health diet, and really they just go in the gym and they're just cooking themselves because they don't have enough calories. I mean, some of these guys are like me. I mean, on an average day, I mean, I eat like 4,000 calories a day or over. And I mean, these guys, well, really big guys don't fascinate me, but just working out in general, I mean, they eat like 5,000–6,000 calories a day. And I mean, we're talking like 500–600 carbs a day. I mean, 1,000 fat calories. And you know, you need to remember when you're working out to remember that what you're doing to your body is really you're putting yourself under stress. You know, and the body reacts to stress. And you know, you have to put the fuel back in it for it to run. And your fuel is your food. I mean, my favorite is to eat peanut butter before I go to sleep. Nobody, you know, really is going to do that because they're going to think fat makes you fat, but that's not really true. I mean, fat won't make you fat. It's just called fat. It doesn't make you fat. Well, a lot of people that I know become injured. I mean, they run steel plates through their back of their. I mean, I know a guy, he always scares me. He goes to the gym and, I mean, he's tried so hard that he had a steel plate put in his shoulder because he tried to just overdo himself so he could have big muscles. And I mean, it's really, you know, no point in trying to overdo yourself for it, because it really takes time and dedication, and there's no magic way of doing it. It just doesn't work. And like, you know, when I was a beginner, it was just funny to watch me because, I mean, I used to like to try to show off, and I mean, whenever I started going to the gym, I could curl 25 pounds, maybe 10 times. And then around 6 months, I got up to do 50 pounds. You know, and I thought, I was really proud of that, you know, and I would remember myself showing off like, oh wow, I can really lift these 50-pound weights. But, I mean, now I can curl over 200 pounds easy. And I just remember myself like standing there with the 50-pounders and these guys, you know, and I thought I was really getting it, but it really is just embarrassing. And then there's a lot of people that they embarrass themselves and they really don't realize it, but they just, it's funny to watch some people's form as in like what they do when they're doing the machines and stuff, and they really don't know why they're doing 10 reps or why they're doing this much weight, or like they're doing light weight. And really, you know, when you're doing weight, you always want to remember that if you don't max out in 12 reps for the most weight that you can possibly do, your muscles will never grow. I mean, if you're doing medium weight or light weight and they're doing 10 reps or 15 or, you know, 8 or whatever, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they're eating, they don't know why they're even doing it. They're just thinking, I'm going to work out and, you know, it's going to really do something. It's not going to happen. Sorry to tell you. Throughout researching, there's a lot of good sites, and there's a lot of great supplements out there, and as far as, you know, help you out. Like we all heard of GNC. Don't ever go to GNC. The GNC store is double price of what you can get everything you need on bodybuilding.com or muscleandstrength.com. They have a lot better deals on supplements for you all to get if you're interested in that, and it's pretty expensive. I've probably spent on supplements over, I can get, what does this tell you, like 20, 30,000 just in supplements, and probably in a month I average to about $200 a month to maintain my weight right now, which is not really very much. I mean, but I do eat a lot, and I take a lot of supplements. And like I said, day and night, I like that stuff. I don't know why. I don't do it because everybody says you have a perfect body, you look good or whatever. It's just something that I got into and that I liked. And I mean, it kept me out of trouble. It keeps me away. It keeps my mind where I can say no to the wrong things. I mean, like she's had peer pressure. I mean, I always had trouble with my friends. They got into trouble, and I was always the one that would say no to the wrong things. But it really disciplines me, and it keeps me where I need to be in my mind. You know, as far as the right and wrong, and it keeps me strong for the way I feel about everything. You know, and I got a short little video I want to show y'all. Well, I guess it's up. And that's me right there, and that's like 100. That's the bench press bar. Whenever I first started, I seen a guy, and I mean, that's when I was doing the 50 pounds, and I thought I was cool. And he was he's this really big guy, and he was lifting the bench press bar with he was curling it. And I thought that was the coolest thing that I ever seen, that he could walk up to the bench press bar and do the 145, the curls, and I'm going to do it 16 times. And my form messed up a little bit right there. But I mean, that's 145 pounds. And I mean, that's really nothing for me. I can really do some stuff in the gym. I mean, for my size, I mean, I could throw my diet around, and I mean, I really don't go for size. I just like to be lean, because I know when in 10 years our metabolism slow down, and then, you know, you start building up whatever trash you don't want hangs on there. And I'm really kind of looking forward to that. So, I mean, in conclusion, basically, just watch what you're doing in the gym, and don't try to overdo yourself, because it takes a lot of time and dedication, you know, and study what you need to know, and, you know, they have a lot of good programs for personal trainers, and you can pay online, and I think it's like $500, and they'll certify you, and most gyms will hire you with that certification. And it just gives you all the research that you need to know everything you need to know, and what you kind of need to study before you get into it, because there's a lot to do with it, because you can really get deep in, you can hurt yourself. Well, that's all I have for y'all, and hope you enjoyed my speech.